We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
At the plate, Brian Roberts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball upstairs.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. So
let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Eddie Murray. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning. And he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. To the plate now, Cal Ripken, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Murray at second with 2 down. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. Orioles nothing, Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jim Palmer is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
And now a pitch on the way. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Next to bat for Toronto, Roberto Alomar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Into the box, Paul Molitor. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here's the first pitch to him.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Carter. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Carter is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Ready now for Baltimore, Brooks Robinson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A veteran presence in this rotation. Robinson is a guy that this team has come to rely on for solid starts this year.
You know what he is, Matt? He's old, dependable, and old, reliable. This is like you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but one of these things this guy does, he can adjust on the fly. He has plan A, plan B, and plan C. And if plan A is not working, he'll go to plan B. A great variety of pitches. And one of the things he does really well, Matt, he really disrupts the hitter's timing.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, John Olerud, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swung on and grounded out to Cal at short. And there's 1 down now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired. 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Severino is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! 1-1.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, This could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 28.
Stepping up now, Pedro Severino. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Hernandez, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Standing in now, Brian Roberts. On the ground up the middle. Alomar gloves it. Throw goes to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least. But in the interim, a run has come in to score.
The right fielder, number 21.
Riding in once again, Nick Markakis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And the runner back. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Over to first, Ryu. Runner back safely. Another try at 2-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Murray, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Baltimore's out in front, 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk.
The right fielder, Rendell.
First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Bouncer to the left side. One away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Stepping into the box, Gabriel Moreno. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball well outside. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Omar Vizquel. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Alomar is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Paul Molitor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Nope.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
He's set. The 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. But this will land untouched. And it's a full count to the igniter. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Molitor.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home.
That ball is back.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding in, Joe Carter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Outside.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3. It remains 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and next the dangerous power threat, Cal Ripken.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ripken was born in Maryland. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see. Oh, what a play at second. What a play.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Now at the plate, Brooks Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Popped him up. Molitor shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. In there, 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in, John Olerud. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, John Olerud.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, Pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball that low.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery, and it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Gabriel Moreno, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. That evens it up 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Anthony
and the pitch.
Santander.
Hey! 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Austin Hayes comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Alomar has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now, this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
In the air out to left. Carter will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Omar Vizquel, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, right to him, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw onto the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They still trail 1-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brian Roberts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The right fielder, number 21, Nick Markakis.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Nobody out, runner on first. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate, Eddie Murray. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Over to first, Ryu, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Cal Ripken is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
1-1.
Ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Brooks Robinson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Ready with the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Orioles strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Carter, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, first baseman, John Olerud.
Now in the box, John Olerud. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
1
set and the pitch.
At the ball.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batter, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey!
Now the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Anthony Bass is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
So here's Trey Mancini. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 24, Austin Hayes.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. from the stretch.
Ball one.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
I got 3-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Severino. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First and second now, one man out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Brian Roberts, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Roberts has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Comes set, the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. The pause and the 0-2. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it is. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Orioles leave him loaded. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Rendell Gritchick. No hits to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0.
Hey.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Reined in. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Standing in, Gabriel Moreno. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock,
that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate fastball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Ripken into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Roberto Alomar. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 1, the Jays nothing. A.J. Cole has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, A.J. Cole.
So digging in now, Eddie Murray. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 33, Eddie Murray.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these two pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now the 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Robinson.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson. Fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And that's the second out.
Next for the Orioles, the designated hitter,
Striding forward now is the DH, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, Dero. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Wilmer Font trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Austin Hayes the next to bat as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is, and he misses low with it. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3. 3-0 the count.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in once again, Pedro Severino for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The set and the 1-1. And this one gets away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And it's fouled away. The set and the 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 2, the Jays nothing. Troy Martinez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Paul Molitor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
In now, Joe Carter. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
Stepping up to the plate, John Olerud. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ken Giles enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Brian Roberts. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Skied into very shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Standing in, Eddie Murray. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Popped up. Molitor waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Michael Givens enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Ready for another shot now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Striding into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Baltimore Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jim Palmer earns the win, his 2nd. Hyunjin Ryu is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Michael Givens closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.